What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, I'm showcasing you guys my tier element sprite deck list. Before we get any further into the video, if you guys could, drop a like on this video. 10 likes, all I'm asking for, 10 likes, and I'll show you guys some gameplay with this deck right here. So, I'm going to be going over the deck list and why I'm choosing to play tier element sprite instead of like pure tier elements. This is going to be post ban list, by the way. So no oranges and stuff like that. We got the Sprite engine in here. I'll go over all that in a second, but we'll just go over the card by card and then kind of get into it. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Drop a like, 10 likes for the video, and I'll put out a video of me playing with this deck on DB and rated and stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's get right into it. So we got 3 Havness, of course, really good hand trap. 2 Merly and 2 Rhino. Of course, we maxed out on the Sharon, but 2 Merly and 2 Rhino is just because we don't want too many normal summons in this deck. Like, in case we open up Beaver, we can just go like normal summon Beaver, special summon Angler from deck, and that's immediately access to Sprint right there. And then we can send Merly, so we don't have to send the Angler, because if we opened up with a Beaver in that case, we just normal summon it, and then we can get to a guaranteed fusion. So that's why you have Merly right there. You don't want to mill it early. Usually want to do this first, this second, this one last if you can. You guys know that by now right there though. So 3 Sheeran because, Sheeran discard Angler is ridiculous. That's in one of the gameplays that I have. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. 2 Rhino, just because we don't want too many normal summons, like I said. But I feel like you definitely need 2 Rhino. If one of them gets banished or something, it's really tough. And we have we're playing 2 Solix, so Solic's always a really good discard off of Rhino Heart here. And also, you really want to go into, the Kaleido Heart. You really want that to be an option. So just having an extra one of these in your graveyard, just in case one of them gets banished. Because, if you reborn it, it'll probably get banished unless you put it under something, of course. And then we got 3 Planet. It's pretty standard. 3 Scream, because I really, really want to mill in this deck. Like, milling Jet is nice. Milling Angler is crazy. Milling Beaver is obviously not good. And then all of these are pretty much obviously good mills. Like, Scream's a good mill. Solic's a good mill. Rhino's a good mill. If I have a card in hand, obviously those are good mills. In the shufflers, obviously good mills right there. So, um, what was I talking about? Yeah, 3 Scream, 1 Terraforming, 1 Instant Fusion Standard. I'm playing the 2 Solic because these are just really good mills. And then I side into a Crime right here. I don't main deck the Crime because going first it's just like really tough. Even though it can come up though, because a lot of people will like try to banish your Kit Kalos. So having the main deck Crime, if you mill it or if you can pop it with Planet or something to get back the Kit Kalos is really good. But yeah, I've been enjoying the double Solic, because having one in hand and then having one that you sent to the graveyard off card effect and search with it is really good. I like having the one set monster negate and a fusion because you send the tier from the field to the grave, obviously. So that's why I'm playing 2 Solic and I'm actually really liking it. And then onto the sprite package, a really, really small sprite package with the nimble stuff. So we got 1 blue, 1 jet. We got the triple angler, obviously the double beaver, 1 starter, and 1 smashers. So I think this is really good, especially this is why I really like the sprites, is because it gives you like another line if you get shifted. And that's why I'm also playing Gamma in the side deck, because you just need an answer to shifter. I'm probably gonna throw in Called by the Grave too, because getting shifted is really tough. And if you're playing pure tier, like your turn's basically done. Especially if you're playing Bestials too, like if you're playing Bestials, you don't have anything in the graveyard to even summon the Bestials except for the Shifter right there, like that's already engraved. But if you banish your Shifter and they have another Shifter, that's also kind of really, really tough. So that's why I like having the Sprite stuff in the deck. In one of my gameplays that I had, which I'll show you guys soon, if this video gets 10 likes, I'm gonna show you guys. But in one of those gameplays, I did get shifted, and I drew driver, of course. If it was gamma, it would have been a lot better. But I drew the driver, of course. As you know how it be. But anyway, like when I got shifted, I think I opened up blue, angler, and beaver. Then I just went normal summon beaver, bring out angler, special jet, or special blue, special jet, grab smashers. I actually think I sided smashers out. I kept starter in for some reason. And then special, and then you go IP elf, and then you make Avermax, which a lot of decks will have trouble outing an Avermax. Like I really don't know how you out Avermax, like except for like droplet, or you can negate it, but you can't target it. So let me just double check read this. When this card is link summon on the field, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. So this card just can't be targeted. Also, their monsters cannot target monsters for attacks except this one. So this card is just, I think it's really, really good. It's really annoying. People just aren't ready for it. Oh, I accidentally took it out of my deck. Avra Max. Okay, got to put that back in there. So yeah, if I'm playing against tier, if I'm going against a tier mirror, like I have a lot more options than the tier player that I'm playing against because what's tiers out for Avermax? Like literally, if you think about it, what is their out? You can't target this, you can't hit it with Solik, you can't planet pop it. It'll be indestructible by card effects because of IP. So the only way you can get rid of this is by battle, and you can't get rid of it by battle because of its effect, obviously. Um, and then it's only extra deck monsters, right? If this card battles a special summon monster, no, it's a special summon monster. So the only way you could realistically out this is if you have Scream up, if it, in the mirror match, I'm saying is if you have Scream up and then you like tribute summon for a Bestial, you'd have to normal summon a Bestial, tribute off, normal summon a Bestial, activate Scream, make this lose 500 and crash. That's the only out that I'm seeing. Like if you guys know another out, let me know down there in the comments. But like I feel like having Avermax in the mirror match is just crazy. And then also playing the sprite stuff, you get access to Mannequin Cat. I'm probably gonna put this in the side deck. This is really what I was going to do. I'm gonna put this in the side deck because you never make it. You never make this card against anything but tier. When it does happen, it's like an FTK, and like getting 2 level 2 monsters is extremely easy. I'm gonna summon a Dark, and I'm gonna summon End of Anubis. Like I'm gonna have End of Anubis, Dweller, like a whole bunch of stuff, like cooked, cooked, like actually cooked. So the tier mirror, I think I have a really good edge in this, playing the small sprite package with the Mannequin Cat, bring out Floodgates game 3. And yeah, this really needs to be in the side deck because I have the Anubis in the side deck and there's nothing I'm bringing out off this. Like maybe a blue or a jet or something like that. Yeah, but like obviously I'm gonna use those to go into that anyway. So yeah, finishing up, obviously we have the Shufflers are really good. And then double Kelbeck, awkward hand trap, but this is really good for the mills if I am playing a deck that's not tier, I'm going to use this to mill, obviously. And then I got Droplet to beat Dweller. This is really here to beat Dweller and basically anything else that's problematic, bro. It's good against Flu, it's good against Sprite, it's good against the mirror match, stopping Dweller. So I think Droplet's a really versatile card to main board, and I really enjoy it. Obviously, it's one of the power cards too. Your opponent can't respond to it with whatever you discard. So having Forbidden Droplet in here is just really nice. My only going second card besides the Havness and the awkward Kelbecks here, so we'll go to the side deck here. I got Crime in. I usually side this in going first. Heartbeat, you don't really need anymore, but I like to keep it in for random floods. But we also have the Smashers to out the random floods. Zombie World and Banshee is for flu. End of Anubis and the small Bestial package is for the mirror match, FTK right there. And then we got the Gamma for Shifter and for any other deck, really like Flu is good against. Bright, this is good against. Rogue, this is good against, obviously. And then we got 2 Lightning Storm and 1 Duster for the back row decks and people that don't play around Lightning Storm. So that's what that is. And then for the extra deck, the one thing I will say about this deck, the extra deck is extremely tight. I could honestly maybe get away with not playing a Gigantic and going for putting this in the side deck and put in um, Predaplant Fusion. Predaplant Fusion would be really good instead of Gigantic or Mannequin Cat. Predaplant Fusion in with also I really like Wallow. But I don't play enough I don't play enough Bestials for Wallow to be that good. In my last list, I was playing a lot more I don't have any Bestials in the main deck you guys can see, so Wallow wouldn't be good. All right, you guys, really quick, I just wanted to mention this. The card that I was going to put in that I couldn't think of off the top while I was recording that video, it's Babushka. So I'm putting Babushka in the main deck and then siding the Mannequin Cat. Siding Mannequin Cat strictly for tier and the excuse me, main deck, the Babushka, of course. Let's get it. But yeah, so basically we have all the fusions, then we have Elf, of course, Sprint, of course, IP to go into Avermax here. Also Dark, Dark take their Bestials game 2, whatever. Also Dark Take Jet or Dark Take Blue is really, really good against Sprite. This is why this deck also has a really good matchup against Sprite, is because you can like Dark take their Sprite stuff and then get your Sprite engine rolling. But just by taking their stuff. So that's another reason why I like it. Then we have the Avermax, of course, just a card that's really tough to deal with. Like I really don't see outs in people's decks for something like Avermax. And then unless you beat over it or have Droplet or something like that, you need something like that. Then we got the 1 Mannequin Cat, strictly just for tier. But I need to put this in the side deck, like I was saying. The 1 Gigantic to access the um, Sprite package, and then we have Dweller, Beatrice, and Zeus, of course. So yeah, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Quick little deck list. I'm really enjoying this deck list. 10 likes on this video, and I'll showcase you guys some gameplay with it. If you guys want, let's go. Run it up.